殺す。おじけづくか。
Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Gambo here and welcome back. So today we're going to continue my video series in which we are going to take a look on the different classes we are available. So, let us continue. Unfortunately, I did a mistake yesterday. I've deleted my character. Yeah, very unfortunate, but okay, it is what it is. So, as you remember, we started this series by taking a closer look on the Tactical Marine. Then we continued with the Devastator Marine. So today we're going to take a deeper look on the Assault Marine. But as you know, unfortunately it is so that I have a AMD CPU. Which means that during the game there is no way for me, or in the game there is no way for me to improve the FPS at the moment. But Eternal Crusade and Behavior already admitted that they're working on it, and probably in the next patch we'll see an improvement on that. And yeah, I'm looking forward into that, but I can tell you that it is a massive challenge, especially by playing Assault Marine, to get at least some usable video footage, because as I say, I have to face the challenge of having during a game only 10 to 14 FPS available. But okay, it is as it is. Also, I would like to say thank you for your great support. I hope for a nice feedback and a good support, but the amount of positive feedback I got back and the amount of positive support I got from you is absolutely amazing. And because of that, as soon as possible, I would like to give something back. But this is something I would like to talk a little bit more in detail during the gameplay, where here and now I would say enough of that talk. Let's take a closer look on the Assault Marines. So, as you'll see, we have at the moment, I don't know if sooner or later it will be available, but at the moment it looks like that. There is no primal weapon slot, because mainly, or we could say our primal weapon slot is our melee weapon slot. So at the moment, as you'll see, no primal weapon slot, also no accessories here. We have available pistols, only two, the standard bolt pistol and the smart pistol. Naturally, I'm going to use, or I have, in my case, I choose the smart bolt pistol because it locks on and it evens a little bit against the odds having only 10 to 14 FPS for me. So this is the choice. This is the weapon to go, at least for me. As you'll know, we have here at the moment also no equipment slots, I think, or upgrade slots for our weapon available. So yeah, only the smart bolt pistol. And now it gets kind of interesting, because the choice you make by taking one of the four available weapons, by choosing one of them, you will recognize that this has huge influence on the way you will play your character. And there is no, at least in my case, there is no better or worse weapon, because you have to consider that. Let's say we compare the chainsword to the power fist. So yeah, the power fist, we have at the moment no visible stats for it, but I can tell you so far two things. First of all, it has far higher armor penetration, and also damage wise it's absolutely hilarious compared, or the damage is far higher. The armor penetration is higher and the damage is far higher compared to a chainsword, yeah? But it doesn't necessarily mean that the power fist is a superior weapon when it comes to melee attacks or melee combat overall, because yes, it does more damage, yeah? But the higher damage comes with a sacrifice of speed. So you do more damage, but you sacrifice you also sacrifice some speed, so it takes long. You don't attack as quick as you do that with a chainsword, and also from between triggering the attack until the attack hits and the attack speed, let's say that way, is naturally lower when we compare the power fist to the chain sword. So you'll see, yeah, you have in some areas you have an advantage, but on the other hand you also get some disadvantages. Yeah, and the melee system, I like the melee system as it is. Or it's not perfect, but I like some of the characteristics of the melee system in Eternal Crusade. For example, look at the description for the power axe. So powered anti-vehicle melee weapon that can hack through armor and dash aside most other melee weapons. You probably already experienced that, like fighting tactical marine against tactical marine, and both swinging their combat knife at the same time. They clang in each other, and it's the same for assault classes. So let's say you're playing an assault marine and you have to face another melee class or raptor whatsoever, and he's also equipped with a chainsword as you. So when you swing at the same time your chainsword, they just hack in each other, and that's it. Nobody gets damaged, it makes cling, and that's all. But if you would have a power axe and he has a chainsword, then, as described, you can hack through armor and dash aside most other weapon. Yeah, and in our case here and now, it is so that the power axe can dash aside most other weapons, like knives, like chainswords, like power swords, but not power fists. The power fist is even in this case superior to the power axe. But it's like I say, it has an influence on the way you play your assault marine by the choice of weapon you do. And on the other hand, yeah, a chainsword, as you know, it is quicker compared to the power fist, so we could say it does less alpha damage, but damage per second is probably maybe even, or maybe even higher. I don't know. I haven't checked that until now, and as I said, we have no weapon stats, so it's only something I can speculate about it. Yeah, but yeah, power weapon also has a unique effect, which is the main reason why I've chosen to use the power fist, and I'm going to show you that effect during the game. It has a unique effect that comes at the moment only together with the power fist, but I mean at the moment we only have 4 weapons available, and I already could tell you right now that we were missing weapons like two-handed chainsword. This would be weapon number 5. Two-handed power weapons, probably with a difference between two-handed power swords and two-handed power axes. So we would have 1, 2, 3 another weapon that we at the moment do not have access to. Also power force hammers, energy hammers, I don't know exactly how they are called. Force hammers or thunder hammers used by Terminators, also one weapon that we miss. And I think there is also an exclusive like power maul used by I think, as far as I'm aware, and feel free to correct me here, as far as I'm aware, they are only used by Chaos Space Marines, like power mauls. Also, naturally, chain axe. We don't see any chain axe here, but there are chain axes, as we know. And naturally, there are also chain swords, because our chain sword that we have available is not capable of them doing damage to vehicles, or at least not doing damage against rhinos or predators. But they are like a two-handed chainsword, or The chainsword, I think they are pretty rare, but they are available. Chainsword used by the Space Wolves. This is absolutely capable of damaging most, or quite a few vehicles, even predators and rhinos, like their chainswords. So you'll see, yeah, we don't have all weapons available at the moment, which are probably will be there sooner or later in the game. So remember yourself that the choice of weapon has a huge influence on the way and the possibilities or the options of the way you play your assault class, and also the options and opportunities you will have in the game or during the gameplay with your assault class. So also no accessories at the moment available. Then consumables, hello, consumables. So as you'll see here, compared to the tactical, yeah, we have only access to frag grenades and crack grenades, no melta bombs, and yeah, probably will see some even more grenades. I could also imagine to have access to grenades like vortex grenades, plasma grenades, melta bombs. What else? I don't know if they're still around. They were called virus grenades, but we will see. We will see. So at the moment you have these two choices, but when I use a power fist, then I think it's better choice as an infantry weapon to use fragmentation grenades. So yeah, equip. Also at the moment no accessories, as you'll see here, available. And then yeah, then our consumables. Then we have consumables. So probably not the best choice to use a repair kit for Assault Marine. You're too deep behind, or yeah, behind enemy lines that you would use a repair kit on Rhino or whatever. But it's absolutely on you to make the choice to use that kind of consumable for you or not. It's feel free to use it or not. It's up to you. Ammo pack, not the worst choice, but in my case, I mean, I have a bolt pistol. Do I really need ammo for my bolt pistol? I don't really feel like I need ammo for my bolt pistol. Yeah, sure, I could say, as I argue, that I use an ammo pack to restore ammo on Devastator or whatever, but like I say, I feel like too far behind enemy lines that I would have that kind of opportunity. So I have chosen for myself to use the medic pack, because yeah, it's like I say, I'm far behind enemy lines, so I cannot rely on a medic who appears out of nothing and heals me. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to use a medic pack. And also, should I get some support by another assault, and yeah, maybe he needs some heal, then yeah, I have my medic pack and I'm able to heal myself and himself. So that's the choice I've made for myself. And I would say, enough of talk, let's jump over to the gameplay, and then I will tell you also a little bit more about the upcoming giveaways, about my YouTube channel, streaming, and also my Twitch channel. So enough of talk, let's jump over to the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we are. And first of all, let's take a short look on what kind of options do we get through using the jump pack on our back. So, most important to know, it is so that we have 3 charges, or we could say enough fuel for 3 jumps that we can do by using the jump pack. And yeah, you can use it just straight to get some height advantage, or we could say climb a building, or jump on a building, jump on the mountain, whatsoever, get to a higher level compared to the rest. Or you can naturally use the jump pack to move faster forward, and you have enough fuel, or we could say you have 3 charges before you run out of fuel, out of charge. And then you have to wait a few seconds before it recharges, refuels, and allows you to use it again to move faster forward, or to get to a higher level. And this is it takes a while. It takes a bit of skill development and routine, so that you get the best out of it, I would say. Make the best out of it. And yeah, to honor one of the greatest German heroes from the new time, so-called Eduard motherfucking Laser. The Erziehungsstelle is nothing else than education slap from Eduard motherfucking Laser. And why did I show you that? Very, very simple, because you have to consider that Eduard motherfucking Laser, or Eduard Laser, who fights always for freedom, justice and liberty, he's so powerful that he's probably the father of the God Emperor, or the God Emperor is probably made out of his gene seed. That's how powerful he is. So yeah, this guy is really, really badass. And education slap, just the education slap done by Eduard Laser is comparable. I think the Power Fist doesn't reach us even a bit of the same amount of power, which would be delivered, of destruction power, which would be delivered if you would get hit by Eduard Laser with his education slap. But anyways, so now we're coming to the unique ability that the Power Fist has. Because, as you saw here, when you hit a vehicle with the Power Fist, you not only do a huge amount of damage, but you also move it around. And this is very, very unique, because at the moment, as I say, only the Power Fist has this ability. When you use a chainsword does no damage at all to a vehicle, or to rhinos and predators. Power Sword does some damage, but not really significant, not as far as I remember. Power Axe is the same case. Only, as I say, only the Power Fist has this effect that when you do charge it up and release the charged hit, it moves the vehicle. Yeah, and we will see more, even better, let's say, example of that. And unfortunately it is so that when you land on a tank, on the top of a tank, you cannot damage it with a Power Fist, or as far as I'm aware, with any melee weapon from the top. I would wish that there would be like extra action that you can perform when you land on the top on a vehicle, so that you can use your Power Fist and deliver some education slaps like this here. And this is fantastic. And yeah, I'm not fully aware of, because I probably missed that during the last live stream, but one of you probably already enlightened me about that yeah, you can kill players when you, as I did, shoot or slap a tank around and it flies like it did in my case. So yeah, sooner or later, I think that this will also be sooner or later an achievement. But before we go into achievement, let's perform another education slap. He totally deserves it. Okay, so let's talk short about giveaways and streams. So yeah, I'm using, as you're maybe already aware of it, I'm using my YouTube channel to stream. I also have a Twitch channel, which you will find in a description of this video and with a link in it. But at the moment, yeah, I'm not streaming any kind, or I'm not streaming Eternal Crusade, because I think it would not contribute in a positive way as I would wish to the game. And yeah, so at the moment I'm waiting for Behavior or Eternal Crusade team to develop a hotfix or fix patch, whatever, which will arrive probably with the next patch, hotfix whatsoever, probably with the next patch, which will give me a little bit more FPS during the game, because at the moment, it's like I say, it's kind of pretty challenging to achieve anything in a game when you have only 10 to 14 FPS available. And yeah, as soon as it is possible for me to squeeze, let's say, 25 or at least stable 30 FPS out of the game, I will do that. And because it's like I say, I never expected that, I hoped for it, but I never expected that amount of positive feedback and positive support from you. I think it's only fair to give something back, and as soon as possible I will do that. And I hope that they will also bring the Rogue Trade store or shop back as soon as possible, so that I can do some giveaways in the game, or at least during my live stream, and yeah, give some of the in-game items to you back. And until now, I can only offer you one thing to give away, and these are random Steam game codes. I have 10 of them to give away, and yeah, feel free to ask me for them, because I'm very how is the right word for it? I would like to know what kind of games you can get from them, because these are random Steam game keys, and I have no clue what games you might get for them. I've only heard that it's even possible to get AAA titles for it, like Metal Gear Solid 5. Anyway, guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are coming to the end of this video. Thank you for your attention. Until next time, here is Super Gamo.
殺す。おじけづくか。